to enter this information.
Oh, you just messed up my recording. I was like 5 4 3 to 1. All right.
Okay. In 5 seconds, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And
And
here we
we're
are.
and we are live.
We are live. Welcome to week 3
Welcome to week
of
three,
Dinner
everyone.
Party.
Welcome to week 3. Good to see you again, Silence. Always good hearing that voice of yours with an upgraded microphone.
Well, not a microphone, still a headset. Microphone I'm
Mm-hmm.
still working on.
Yeah. Very nice.
All
But,
right.
yeah, how was your so I think we're in pregame mode, right? We still have like half an hour to chit chat before we ring the dinner bell.
Correct. We're in the stats and chats mode.
Chats and chats mode. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, actually, I forgot. I need
Uh,
to actually pull up your the stream so that I can actually watch or see what the stats look like.
oh, that's right, huh? Yeah, I prepared all my stats as usual. I'm the stats guy, you're the chats guy, and
Oh, we're making that official now. I'm the Chads guy
for now.
for now. Uh,
uh,
yeah, but how was your? I guess before we get into the stats, like
yeah,
how was your freaking what's it called? Your trip to Portland?
yeah, fantastic. So yeah, I packed up all my stuff, disassembled my bike, flew out to Portland, reassembled my bike in a hotel room, and yeah, a couple hiccups
As
that I
you
just,
do.
yeah, I mean, a couple of hiccups for sure. I mean, logistics weren't as easy as I thought, but yeah, I ended up being on the bike for 3 days camping, and I mean, Oregon just is fantastic. I mean, the
Hmm.
streets are so smooth. People are very respectful of bikers, at least compared to California.
Yes,
Um,
100%.
yeah, speed limits are a little bit lower. The weather was just fantastic, way better than in California. So, I mean,
Hmm.
just 80 degrees all day, warm nights, so perfect for camping.
Oh.
Um, yeah, I had good food on the way, family restaurants, small town, America's small town life,
Hmm.
breweries in the evening. Honestly, it was a
Oh.
dream. Fantastic,
Did you
yeah.
get a chance to go see Voodoo Donuts?
No, but I did notice the
Oh.
2 times now I have been in this area in Portland that whenever I go to the airport, you see all the people with the pink voodoo donut boxes. So I
Hmm.
I know it's a big hype up there, right?
It's huge. They've got the best donuts I've ever had in my life, personally. That's the only reason why I would go back to Portland, and not just the weather, but like, the donuts
Yeah.
are amazing.
I mean,
Oh, but that's good.
I'm always like a little bit. I mean, me and my girlfriend were more like those like old school, like corner wall, yeah, hole in the
Hmm.
wall sort of donut people. And then we have, of course, some fancy donut places here. And we always feel like, those fancy places that they don't always live up to the hype, but maybe, Voodoo
Mm.
Donuts, I have to try that next time.
True, yeah, good point. Like if you guys just walked in there randomly, not knowing, it might have been a different experience than now that I told you that it's great. uh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's good though.
So
I'm
yeah,
glad you had a nice trip up there. It sounds like it was a lovely time.
it was a lovely time, really good for the soul.
Mhm.
My body was suffering. I wasn't used to like sitting on a bike for,
Oh yeah, you
yeah,
posted in the workout
like
chat like 80 miles per day.
yeah, yeah, and that's it's a heavy bike, and my butt was hurting, and
Ugh.
yeah, for 3 days in a row, I haven't done this in a while. So but overall, it's
Oh
always
man.
a little bit of pain is always, but yeah, it
Yeah.
has it has to be a little bit pain.
It helps. The furthest I ever biked in one go was 14 miles, and that ruined me. I can't imagine biking 80 miles. That's insane.
Yeah, yeah, it's good times.
Yeah, good times though. All
Yeah.
right. Yeah, well, you eating anything for tonight? I got a giant plate full of peanuts and water. That's what I'm eating.
No, yeah, I think I'm gonna wait with the drinking and eating this time after the stream. I think last time my drinks were coming in pretty good during the stream, and looking back, I definitely had a good buzz by the final round.
Yeah, that makes it even better. It's hard to tell if it's the alcohol or if it's the hype. You know, sometimes they tend to
I,
blend.
yeah, yeah, because I mean, I go off the stream and I feel like my blood pressure is high, like my skin is warm, I'm like boiling, sweaty. It's like it's all this excitement.
Hmm. Yep.
Uh,
Oh.
yeah, so, but what what did you do the last 2 weeks? I heard podcast and things like that.
Oh, yes, yes, yeah. Before I forget that, so yeah, Happy and I are moving forward with doing our podcast. We had our first episode be about a friend of mine named Vesper. He's launching his own another NFT project here next month, and he made this really interesting article based around this concept called cystocracy, and it's kind of like dealing with that conversation about centralization versus decentralization, optimizing, using
Mm,
AI to improve all of our systems and our organizations, that kind of stuff.
mm-hmm.
So
Uh-huh.
I linked it into the Qommpound Discord. We have a channel there called the Happy Queso Podcast. And we recorded an episode just talking about it. It lasts about half an hour. I posted it in the KFS general chat over at GameHub. So if anyone wants a sneak preview of it, that's the entire episode, our janky first episode. But we're gonna it's the start, and we're just gonna keep moving from there. I think Happy and I are gonna look to do about 1 or 2 episodes per week, depending on how it
Uh-huh.
goes. So yeah, if anyone's got ideas of what we should talk about next time around, any guests that we should bring on, stuff like that, we could definitely do that. On top of that, one of my housemates, she made a logo for us that actually I should probably pop into the Discord too. Um, it looked
Yeah,
really
bring it
nice,
in.
and it's just one of these things where it just shows everyone like how easy like making projects and everything is with the tools that we have available for us now. So she has zero artwork experience. She just used
Mm,
AI art to generate an image, and she used another system to create text and wording around it. And it looks like
mm-hmm.
it's a professionally done thing, and she just did it in like 30 minutes. Crazy stuff.
Crazy.
So yeah, I'll post it on there here in a second. Copy image, and it should be up in just a sec. So yeah, you guys can listen on that episode. We're gonna publish it eventually, but you guys get to be on the inside and listen to it and help contribute to the next episodes.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'm trying to capture my window here, but I'm failing. So I don't know why it's failing. Because I'm trying to show our Discord in the window capture, but the window capture is not working so far.
Oh.
But just keep talking.
Okay. Okay. I guess that's the good thing about the pregame show is that we don't have to stress about these things too much. But we do have
Exactly.
two people watching right now.
Oh no. Let me try.
um.
Let me try
So
to
yeah.
create a new window capture. Yeah.
Okay. I guess I can feel. Is there anything in particular you want me to talk about?
Oh, here we go. There's the window capture.
Okay, so I don't have to worry about
Um,
talking. This is great.
no. I just have to rearrange a little bit.
But yeah, so we're still playing around with the tools. Zencaster was the program that I found that looked like it made it super easy. It is like you
Mm-hmm.
do have to pay a little bit to use it, and it's kind of like as professional as you want, it costs more. But essentially, all we did was we created a room, started talking, and then once we were
Mm-hmm.
done recording, we basically I just hit post production or post process,
Mm-hmm.
and it like equalized all the volume, did a bunch of tools to like make it sound good and professional, and I didn't have to do any sound editing. I just hit the production button, and that's what popped out. Like literally, that's like
Yeah.
the file that it gave me. So now I'm just copy pasting the file.
Insane.
Hmm. And then that's the
Insane.
logo that my housemate used. So she used Starry AI to
Uh-huh.
generate the image. So we're like, all right, Happy Man, Quesarito, let's do like some queso with a happy face. And then I just generated some crappy ones, and then she was like, "No, no, no, let me just do it." And so she created that, and I sent her a link to PixArt. It's kind of like a free photo editing software, and she used
Mhm.
that to create the text around the image. And I sent that to Happy. I sent it to Vesper. They loved it, so we're gonna use it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give her some chunk of change to compensate her for helping us out, and I'm gonna give her a percentage of future revenue for making a really awesome fucking logo.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, so that's what I got.
Very good.
Mm.
All right.
All right.
Wanna jump into the stats?
Yeah, I think we got about 20 minutes here, so yeah, that'd probably be a good time to give you plenty of time to go over everything. I,
I don't know if
I
I've
do
has
have to say I was stressing a lot like before. I keep forgetting to reorganize my team. Last season around, I had Bruce Sucks to remind me, and so he was the one like, hey bro, staking, staking." I'm like, "Okay, okay, okay," and then he would just hit me up random points of the night, like 11 p.m. Like, "Hey, did you do the staking?" I'm like, "Oh crap, yeah, thank you." And so since I don't have him anymore to do that, I keep failing to restake. So thank you for reminding me earlier today. I know I've got Team Dorothy at a more optimized level, so it'll be a little more competitive this week.
Well, let's talk about that in a second. First of all, I think I wanna, add to my, sale of the week. I think last week we had a sale of the week where Bai was, he bought the, I'm so bad with comics. What is it? Deadpool? The Deadpool
Yes,
1/1? Yes,
yeah, the
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
And I'm happy to announce we have a sale of the week this week as well. And yesterday I learned our
Mhm.
valued community member, Neighbor, yeah,
Oh,
he
Neighbor
bought
strikes
this.
again.
Yeah, he bought his third 1/1, and it is this. And I really, because in
Wow.
Discord you see like that little tiny logo, but
Hmm.
I mean here it is in its full beauty, right? Captain
Oh,
Sparrow, Captain. What do you think is the real name?
oh,
Captain.
I forget.
I mean, it's a fork.
I'm sure it's in the metadata somewhere. Shoot, I don't know. Captain Snack Sparrow. That would be my closest guess. They like to do puns, so Captain Jack Sparrow, Captain Snack Sparrow. That might be.
Yeah. Well, in any case, congratulations to Nibor for this fantastic fork. Excited to
Mm.
see it, fighting today and see if it can be a little bit more
Mhm.
valuable than
And
the cursed trash
the
panda.
cursed trash panda of doom.
No, I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. I always have to bring it up, but that's like one of those stories that just
Oh,
keeps me alive. That trash panda.
yeah. It's going to be a
Uh,
weekly thing, definitely. And I think this the Captain Jack Sparrow one makes for a great profile pic too.
yeah.
When are you gonna get a one of one? Silence, like, come on, what's going on?
Well, I want to be a little bit secretive about it, but
Oh,
who
okay.
knows, like maybe one day,
Maybe. Oh, is it so like
maybe.
a secret that's meant to be a reveal later? Or is there some secret vault you
I
have
don't know.
access to all the 101s?
Who knows? Maybe I already have one.
Oh, okay. Okay, I like this. Maybe that could be a marketing thing. One day he's gonna reveal which one of ones
The
he
big
actually
reveal.
has.
All right. I'm not gonna say anything more here, but
Okay.
let's take a look. Take a look at the teams this week, or more interesting, so no, let's take a look at the teams first, and then we look at who is fighting in first round. So we have our distribution for this week by utensil.
Mhm.
I mean, I feel like we talked pretty about it last week, different
Mhm.
strategies. By now we
Yes.
know, or last week, I take a lot out of you that Dorothy is always on a heavy knife strategy and
Mhm.
this is in spoons. I think this is continuing here this week. Um, we see a couple teams, Whack Me, Goofy's, Ironic, that are on the balance strategy.
Mm.
And then we see that Team Beef here with 47 utensils is the only team that is gonna hit the debuffed this week. So
Hmm.
let's see how that works out. And um, seems to
Okay.
be relatively balanced, big team size balanced.
Hmm.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think with Triple B and with the beef team being just 3 utensils away from 50, not completely optimal, but it is close enough where I think it doesn't necessarily matter. So he's definitely taken that X plus 10 strategy. Looking at
Mm,
Torthy, Forking Fantastic, Doofies, and Ironic, they're all basically either fully optimized at 40 or just 1 utensil away. And Wagme as well. I think they
mm,
look like they're at 37 or so.
mm-hmm.
So I guess this will be a week where we see if beef can is proof of concept of that X plus 10 ratio uh, kind of strat that Dorothy was using. But we'll see how it goes. And yeah, it looks like just a lot of a balance between the utensils. Um, looks like beef.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like beef is pretty perfectly balanced across the board if it looks right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So how do you feel about bandwagon stakers?
Bandwagon stakers. So I think it's the part of the beauty of the game. That's one of the we. It just kind of creates this natural fluctuation, especially if you
Mm-hmm.
start having a lot of different people moving a lot of utensils around all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see like it was things like crazy. Like when Miguel was around, like he'd hype hardcore for Skid Row junkies, and they performed really well one week, and then the following week they got 20 more utensils on his team. And so like it was hard on our side to figure out, all right, how do we optimize our team for this week, like relative
Mm-hmm.
to everyone else's. So I love it. It means that things are kind of more dynamic. So if it turns
Mm-hmm.
out that Beef wins again this week, well then we're probably going to see, Bai and Doofies or Forky Fantastic start getting up to the 50 utensil level, which means people will start buying more utensils if they don't have them, or draining from other teams and optimizing into the bigger ones. So it's just it creates for great chaos, and I think people who bandwagon stake just create a lovely dynamic for the game.
Yeah, I agree. Good.
Yeah.
And
We have to
no,
disagree on
that's
something at some point, Silence.
right.
One day, one day.
Uh, all right, so then let's take a look at, guess I can put them side by side here. The rarity distribution between the teams. And I mean, what's obvious here is that LFG, which is actually Nyber's second, I don't know if second tier team, I think that's a little bit of an understatement, but his
Hmm.
second tier team is LFG, 30 utensils,
Hmm.
30 hero utensils.
Hmm. Yeah.
So seems like
Wow.
he's slowly filling up that team with heroes, just to create basically a second top tier team,
Hmm.
just
All just
completely
heroes.
run by himself. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy actually. Because I think I don't know if I remember from the last dinner parties, but I think he was floating between like 23 and 27. Is this the first
Mhm.
week where he's at a flat 30?
Yes, yes, we can take a look at the difference. And
Hmm.
yeah, you will see he added around, I think, 10 to 15 utensils to
Hmm.
this team.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. You have the changes week by week on the next ones.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. So as far as that, yeah, I think it's a good strategy. That was Miguel's Skid Row Legends, Legends
Hmm.
and Heroes. It was only Legends and
Hmm.
only Heroes, zero champs, and
Yeah.
I think they won once. I can't remember correctly, but they performed underwhelmingly. But at the same
Hmm.
time, it wasn't always optimized either. So it would be interesting to see how this would perform.
Yeah. And I can't emphasize enough how I remember how I felt when he came up with Skid Row Heroes, which, like you said, was a team just for heroes and legends. And, you know, I think I told that story last time, but I had my single utensil. It was a champion, and I felt so, insulted
Yeah.
because you're like, oh man, this guy, yeah, he's just gonna run a team with like legends and heroes, right? And you're like,
Hmm.
well, of course. And then in your head, you're like, of course they're gonna win. And then it's exactly what you said, right? Often those teams underperform.
Hmm.
Last week we saw the exact opposite of it with a team beef that performed on the level that you would think it would perform every week, which we know it's not true. But then last week, Beef was very dominating, especially in the final with like 10 utensils left. But
Yeah.
I remember how I felt about it, and I was like, oh man, this guy, and he's gonna destroy the game, and this and that. And then I think after like 1 or 2 weeks, everyone was like super chill about it because yeah,
Yeah.
there is no need to panic.
Exactly. And I think it was so great to see like, okay, the math does work. It's nice. It's balanced. Because I mean, it
Hmm.
was what the final last time was Beef versus Forking Fantastic, if I remember correctly, right? And if you look at
Yes.
Forking
Hmm.
Fantastic's distribution, they're almost all
Hmm.
champions and they made it to the final round against Beef.
Hmm.
And you just look at their polar opposites as far as rarity goes. So
Mm.
it's one of the things I love about the game is yeah, you can have a team that's mostly champs and make it to the top two. And I
Yeah.
mean, eventually they got slaughtered in the top two, but still they made it to the top two.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was just
And
RNG, in my
remember,
belief.
yeah, and remember those 2 wins with what 800-900 calories in total less than the winning
Hmm.
team. I mean,
Oh,
it's
right,
just
just the statistical
amazing.
anomalies. Like, I wish
Hmm.
if we have like some data stat person, like some AI type thing, to be able to see what were the odds of Forking Fantastic pulling that calorie difference off and still winning. Like, there's got to
Oh,
be some math equation to figure that out.
oh man, imagine like we could actually display the winning percentage calculated by an AI in the bottom left here,
Oh, that'd be so
and
cool.
then hook it up to a betting service, and you can bet against the odds. Oh my
Oh, that is a
god.
genius idea. Oh, so that when we look on or the odds, instead of just us saying, "Oh yeah, we think Beef is gonna win this one," the AI could say, "Actually, Beef has a plus 30% chance of winning or something."
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
that would be so cool. I love that idea.
yeah. Let's work on that.
Yes, I
Put
don't
it on
know
the wish
anything
list.
about AI, but I'll support the idea.
All right, let's take a look at the difference this week. And what can we see here? Wagme has added 2 utensils. I think, yeah, Wagme is slowly building up
Hmm.
the, yeah, that 40 utensil team. And
Hmm.
be, after Beef, of course, also the team with the highest amount of heroes and legends, right? So, I mean, it's pretty equal to Beef. It has a couple champions in it, which I always think is a charm.
Hmm.
Has a 2 utensils. I think they have room for 1 or 2 more.
Hmm.
For those bandwagon stakers out there.
Yeah.
um,
Wow.
and then on Dorothy, you lost 5 utensils on Dorothy. It sounded earlier that
Hmm.
that was an intentional move.
Yes, yes. So I only had two that I had to move. So I had three spies ruin my chances last week. Come in. Someone put in three utensils, and by looking at this chart, I have no idea who it was. So I'm just gonna let that one just go. But what's really interesting about this is only one team had some -5, but I think that's what plus 23 utensils. So does that mean that people bought 23 utensils and added them, or we got 23 more utensils out from the wild for this dinner party?
Uh, that's a good question. So let me see. Yeah, that's indeed right. We have this week, we have actually. So wait, what did you say the total
Yeah,
utensil count is
actually,
that we
let's
added?
see. So I see 20,
Because
23 plus -5. So we have plus 17 more utensils overall this dinner party compared to
correct.
last dinner party.
Okay, that yep, that checks out with my
Hmm.
Excel sheet.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that
So
means that
this.
we're growing.
Mhm. We're growing. Someone is bringing back their utensils, and we still know there's so many, lonely utensils out there sitting in wallets that
Hmm. Just waiting for
for
the day to
people that we need to
shine.
reach.
Yeah,
Hmm.
actually, I do have one in a wallet that I haven't staked. I totally forgot to do that today. Plus
To be
18,
fair, I also.
20.
Mhm.
So Niver said plus 18. So we got 20, 23
Yeah.
-5. Oh, God, he's right. Math. Plus 18, not plus
Yep.
17.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you,
But
Niver.
yeah, we can see. Oh, he's in the chat.
He's in the chat.
Oh, nice. I think he still actually has a couple unstaked utensils because for him it's not very easy to navigate the UI with his 80 utensils and clicking everyone and
Yep, I feel that.
um,
That's why I keep forgetting to restake and reorganize. I was like one and done, but I forgot that people it's gonna be dynamic. So
yep. So obviously the Nibor find 5 utensils, 5 hero utensils that he was able to stake in LFG, and then I don't really know where those 10 beef ones are coming from. If they, I mean, it seems like from here that they really was new stakers. It wasn't people that had staked before, because otherwise we would see a minus
Mhm.
somewhere, right? So
Yeah.
someone must have seen Dinner Party, remembered he had utensils,
And they
probably thought like, hey, shit, like I missed out on like what 10 Solana, 2 Solana win, and oh now I'm gonna stick with all the legends. Okay.
Yeah.
um,
I mean, it's not a
and
bad
then
strat. I mean, it's kind of like one of those
no.
when you play roulette, you don't just bet on the number that won last time around. It's probably gonna be someone else, but you don't know that. It's really hard to say in this game.
And yeah, and then we see Reaperman has 5 more. I think they're still a little bit underrepresented
Oh, yeah, yeah. I think they're what, at
because they are
40,
at no, they're at
35?
19.
Oh, 19, never
No,
mind.
19.
19.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
they're getting there.
slowly growing.
Slowly growing. Slowly but surely. Maybe my unstaked one I'll send to Reaper Man just to get that flat 20.
Yup.
We'll see though. Or I'll just send it to Beef. I forgot. So I forgot that I did. I distributed a bunch of my utensils throughout, and I totally forgot. So when the payout happened last time around, I was like, "Wait, my teams
Mhm.
didn't win." And then I was like, "Oh wait, I have utensils in both Forking Fantastic and Beef," and I didn't realize.
Yeah. I have some sprinkled around too, so just that
Mhm.
I can spy, I don't know,
Yeah,
and it makes me kind of happy too if I win a little bit and then I can kick it back to the prize pool.
yeah, exactly. It's like a nice little consolation prize, and you're like, you know what? Just send it to next week. So
Yeah.
when my team wins, it's gonna be even bigger and better. Oh.
Shall we take a look at the matchups for round one?
Yes. Oh crap! Yeah, we have what, 4 minutes left? Yes, let's do this.
Yep. All right, here we go. Round one. Let me send that out a little bit here. What do we see?
Ooh,
LFG versus Doofies.
ooh, a big fight just on the right off the get go. Mm.
Yeah, and again, I feel like a matchup that Doofies should win just
Hmm.
based on the numbers, right? But Doofies hasn't shown a lot of strength in the first 2 weeks, so
Hmm.
I'm gonna be honest and open here. If Doofus is not performing this week, I will consider some drastic changes.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll have. That sounds interesting. What do you think of decommission the team and just start spreading it out? So now we're playing with 50 and 60 instead of 40.
Maybe,
All
maybe.
right. That could be interesting. That could be interesting.
um, yep.
But it's also a first proof of concept if LFG at a flush 30 can beat a fairly optimized team at 40. So that would be an interesting one to watch.
I mean, you do remember week one where LFG was actually facing Wagme and nearly them out of the tournament, which probably would have not been in Nyber's interest, right? Like,
Hmm.
going forward or like moving to the next round with a team of 25 and then kicking your team out with 37, you're like, I'm not sure if that's good for like the long run.
Hmm.
So I think LFG has a chance here.
Hmm.
Which certainly does not apply to Spoon Spoon What in the second game against Ironic. That is basically a
Mm.
first round bye here. Spoon Spoon What is a is a one
Yeah,
utensil team.
it's pretty much a gimme. We'll see though, maybe, but yeah, I'm not gonna put too much stress
Uh,
on that one. Same with the
yeah.
GG Team Dorothy and Ross's Pastas. I think that's also a bye week for GG Team Dorothy, potentially.
Y- a warm up.
A warm up, yeah, it's a warm up round. They're just
Yeah.
stretching their
Yeah.
spoons and whatnot. Beef, rugs are us. I think that's a gimme to beef as well.
Mhm.
uh, Reaper Man and Forking Fantastic might be going five Forking Fantastic's way. Kind of
Should
like
be
us.
number
Oh,
wise.
this. So really, the only real fight here I'm seeing, in my opinion, for round one is LFG versus Doofies. Everything else kind of seems like gimmies for everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, chop it like it's hot. I think they're a 32 utensil team.
Oh, 32.
Yeah. So I wouldn't
Ah,
count them out versus a 37 or 38 utensil team. Of course,
okay.
Whack Me with a lot of heroes and legends.
Mm-hmm.
But I think game 1 and game 6 is probably the ones that we want to take a look at here.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I think so. So I'll have those two, and then for these other two, I think I'll just have Beef and Forking Fantastic, since those were the winners or the champions of last week, or last dinner party. So I'll
Yep.
have those guys going. Ooh,
All right.
getting that music started
Whoop.
now.
Whoops. That was premature. Damn it.
Oh no! Did you hit the button too
I
soon?
clicked. Yeah, I clicked too early, but
Oh
we're
no.
gonna wait the last 27 seconds. I'm gonna do the let's get it ready to rumble.
Mhm.
We're gonna move straight into it, but before we're gonna see what the background multiplier is for this round, and that's gonna be for forks.
Right.
So
Interesting.
forks gonna get a benefit in the next round here.
All right.
And
We'll see. So
let's
that
take a look if we
definitely.
have a.
I forgot to.
Dorothy that's good for you.
Yes, good for us.
Dorothy.
Very fork heavy.
All right.
All right. This is gonna be interesting to see.
Woo!
Interesting to see how LFG does. I think I might be rooting for LFG this round against the Doofies.
Yeah. Well, you can, but I'm gonna hate you for it.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see that the death of Doofies might be here right now.
All right. Let's rearrange the window here a little bit. I don't know why it moved, but I'm not a pro at this.
Oh no! Oh no! What's going on? Technical difficulties?
No, it's all...
Oh,
no, no technical difficulties. I just want to make it as pleasant as possible. That's all I'm trying
okay.
here.
Optimization. I like it.
Yeah. So should be good. We can see something. Put it behind the footer. There we go. All right. Everyone is ready. Let's kick off with the LFG game and the Chop It Like It's Hot versus Vagme. Sound is on. And let's kick off. Round 1, baby.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is so nice. I've got all 4 screens going on right now. Feels good.
2, 1. Hold on to your handles.
Ooh.
Oh, right.
The...
Ooh, right from the get-go, LFG just got 2 kills in a row against Doofies. 3 in a row.
Heating up.
Oh, LFG starting off with a heating up. That's a good start for them.
That is a good start.
And then looks like Doofies might be doing in for a little... Oh, with the return heating up. Immediately ended. And actually, look at all the other ones. There's a heating up with Chop It Like It's Hot, Wagme, Reaperman, and Beef.
Woo!
Things are looking good for all those guys. Looks like Beef is just completely stomping Rugs R Us right now. Forking Fantastic, stomping. And Wagme and Chop It Like It's Hot actually getting a little bit close.
Then let's... Yeah!
But
now Wagme going on a streak. Yeah,
Trash
going on a
Panda
streak
comes
here.
up. We'll see if he gets a kill this time. No! And the curse continues.
And then this... shout out to Nyber. Keep believing.
Keep believing. Oh, poor guy. That thing is cursed. Oh, maybe next round he'll come in for victory.
But overall, Wagme is doing pretty okay here with the 8 to 9 utensil lead. Seems to be having the dominant upper hand here. Let's take a look back at LFG and Doofies. Looks pretty good for Doofies here.
Yeah, we got a 28 to
seems
15
like LFG
lead.
is going on a streak here.
Yeah, looks like it. So, they're gonna need a series of a few heating ups in order to take this one. Looks like Doofy's still hanging on in there, but we'll see. We've seen bigger swings already.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And just to give you an update on the other ones, Beef to Rugs Are Us, it's 33-5. Reaper Men and
Whoa.
Working Fantastic, 18 for 14 Fantastic, 8 for Reaper Men. And Wag Me and Chop It Like It's Hot, 24 Wag Me, 12 Chop It Like It's Hot. And
But
looks like
LFG,
LFG.
they're trying. They're trying for sure. You can tell.
Right. Oh, up until Happy
look at
Man's
Bella.
Link coming in hot, right off the get-go.
Oh wow, look at this.
Wow, Happy Man's fucking Link doing work.
Whew. This is still going here. Oh, this is getting a little bit closer though. I mean, 10-18? Definitely in the realm of possibilities
Yeah,
here.
actually, yeah. Wagme might actually not make it, depending on how the last 8 of these utensils perform on Chop It Like It's Hot side.
On fire.
Ooh, Reaperman and Forking Fantastic actually getting really close here. We have 5
Yeah?
for Reaperman and 7 for Forking Fantastic. Looks like Beef took the
see
W.
if I can
and
still
Rugs
get
Are
in there.
Us. So it's coming to the wire for Reaperman and Forking
Oh, it
Fantastic.
is. Okay, let's
actually.
take a look here.
Yeah, looks like Doofy's is going to be taking this one against LFG, and Wagme's taking it against Pop It Like It's Hot.
Look at Reaper Man though. Look at
But
Reaper Man.
Reaperman coming in
Oh!
really close. Oh, they might be taking in last week's second place,
Oh.
depending on how this goes. Wow.
Ah, but
round
now
one
Fucking
surprise.
Fantastic is closing it out, it seems.
Looks like, yep, okay. Just
Whoa.
doing it Forking Fantastic style at the very, very end.
But that was a... Oh my god, look at this!
Did they do it again? They did it again! Oh my goodness! Bitcoin baggins.
1200 this time. 1200
Oh.
calories lower.
Oh, he's just insulting us now at that point. My goodness.
Yeah, I like
How does that happen?
that's taunting. I mean, you're like, right, yeah, you get this one fight for like 150 calories more, but I'm gonna win this one by 1 calorie.
Wow, that's just
That's
insane.
ridiculous.
That's just arrogance. That's just showing off at this point.
Yeah.
Bitcoin baggins. I don't know what you're telling your utensils, but those boys are really putting in some clutch victories. So in my other stats here, let's see. So Doofy's actually had 3,700 calories against LFG's 3,500 calories. So very, very close. But looks like Doofy's is him to fight another round. Pretty close round though, not gonna lie.
So do you see any other
Other ones?
mention-worthy things in the stats?
So as close as Wagner and Chop It Like It's Hot seemed at first, there was a 3,600 calorie to 2,800 calorie difference. And so Wagner definitely dominated there, even though it looked close for a second. And as far as Beef against Rugs Are Us, it was 3,300 calories against 20... Oh, no! Actually, Beef had 2,700 calories. Rugs Are Us had 3,300 calories. And Beef completely stomped that round as well. So, interesting to see there, because Beef has all the legends and heroes, so they should statistically have the higher calorie count relative to Rugs Are Us. So,
Right.
Interesting to see.
Wow.
Yeah.
But overall, I think the result of the round was pretty much what we expected. No big surprises. Even though, I mean, yeah, you see it now and it looks all clear cut, but we just saw what fucking fantastic that was.
That was crazy. I don't know what they're doing there, but it's cool to see.
Yeah, this fucking fantastic team is definitely something. Seems to be something special about it. I don't know what it is, but I mean, it's just weird that it's happened the second week in a row. And all right,
Yeah, and looks like Beef's taken some notes from their going toe to toe with Forking Fantastic last championship round. So Beef is taking that low calorie strat as well.
all right. So let me
Pretty
see what
decent
we
first round.
decent first round, yeah. let's see what background multiplier we get next round. I personally hope for Spoon. I really want to
Mm.
see how Dorothy is doing with the little amount of spoons that they have. But
Yeah, we'll
oh,
see.
it's gonna be fork. It's gonna be fork again.
Fork again? All right. This is good news. I'm happy with this. So very
All
much
right.
the anti-spoon strat continuing to do work. But we'll see. We'll see what the pairings are.
Well, let's take a look.
Ooh,
Ah,
okay.
damn it.
Oh, all the big boys. Oh,
Ah,
all right.
I mean,
Anything you want to talk
you
about
can.
this?
I mean, you can definitely. I mean, you can probably tell why I'm a little bit disappointed in this, right?
Yeah. So for those that don't know, Doofies and Ironic are actually the team captains. You know, Silence and Bai have kind of joined forces a little bit, and now
Yeah.
they're gonna be killing each other in round two. One of them's gonna have to go. You hate to
Yep.
see
But
it.
I mean,
You hate to see it.
hey, it's going to be a great matchup, right? Because if you look at, mm, hold on, let me put in the right. I don't have it here. Do it. Oh, this is from week 2. But I mean, the distribution across rarity and the utensil type is basically identical between Doofies and Ironic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's really
Yeah.
just two teams on eye level fighting against each other.
Yeah. Pure toe to
Um,
toe, fair fight, even
yeah.
ground. Yeah. It'd be interesting to see how that one
And
goes.
I do think from that aspect, though, Dorothy and Beef is probably, if not the most interesting battle here, right? Beef with
Mm-hmm.
the 47 utensils versus a 40 utensil team or 39.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, all the legends and heroes. That's going to be a really good one. And then Forking Fantastic and Wagme is, I guess, the same situation, just lower numbers, right? We have a
Mm-hmm.
Wagme team with 38, 39 versus a Forking Fantastic with 32, I
Mm-hmm.
believe.
Yeah.
Um, so we have a little bit of everything here. I basically
Mm-hmm.
want to watch all of them, but I think
Yeah. Only
we
I
can
get to
probably
benefit.
go in. Yeah,
You could probably have two screens at a time, and I can tell you how the third one's going.
yeah.
Or
So
is
I'm
that
definitely
too
gonna check.
late?
No, I'm gonna do Doofies and Forking Fantastic because those games should technically run out a little bit sooner than the Golden Girls team versus Beef because those are
True.
both teams with a lot of utensils. So
Mm-hmm.
let's take a
Good
look
point.
at how Forking Fantastic is coming here out of the gate. We're gonna go over to the Doofies, see if they're gonna keep on eye level, and then we can go over to the. You can keep an eye on the Beef game. You let me know when something's happening. All right.
Okay, that works for me.
Very great. Then let's
Get that
go.
sound going again.
Round 2.
God, I love the music so
Hmm.
much.
Oh yeah.
Always gets me amped up.
Oh yeah.
But we need to reduce that to 5 seconds.
One. When dinner.
That's right. When dinner. Oh, Pika Spoon right off the gate, dying and wagging.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh. And it
Oh,
looks
so
like.
wait, Forking. Sorry, Forking Fantastic is not a 30 utensil team. That's a 40 utensil
Oh yeah,
team. I was
yeah.
completely wrong there. Okay.
Yeah, never mind. So it looks like Forky Fantastic Wagme also a mirror matchup as well. So we pretty much have two mirror matchups going down at the
Yep.
same time.
Yeah.
And it looks like the
Wagme
cursed
is
trash
coming out good here.
panda coming up on the deck for Wagme.
Okay.
Let's see how he performs.
Yeah, we're definitely going to stay here until the Trash Panda makes its showing, and then we can go over to Doofies and see what Beef is doing.
Yeah, as for an update on Dorothy and Beef, right now it's Dorothy 34 utensils, Beef 38 utensils.
Okay.
Dorothy going on
Close
a
enough.
really huge winning streak, killing 5 or 6
Oh!
utensils in a row. Trash
Panda!
Panda!
Oh!
Oh! Did he just do first time death again?
Yep.
Oh, that.
Alright, let's take a look at the Doofies here.
He is completely cursed. Oh, looks like
Ironic is.
My Eyes Deadpool's coming on deck.
Yep. So let's see who he's gonna do. Well, if Doofies is able to kill here one, right? I mean, Doofy's falling behind pretty big here.
Ooh, yeah.
But,
That's a pretty big difference. But it's closing. And ooh,
look at this champion. 3 legends in a row, right?
wow.
I mean, great. That's what we're here for.
Coming in absolute clutch. And then it looks like Wagme and
Forking
Fantastic, dead even.
That's high level.
And right now, Dorothy against Beef. 31 Dorothy, 27 Beef.
Heating up.
Okay. So Dorothy is still with the upper hand. Let's take a look here.
It looks like, alright, Ironic pulling the lead against Doofy's here with a +5 advantage. And Wagme on fire, 24-20, and I spoke too soon.
Beef and Dorothy, it's even now.
Yeah, neck and neck. This might end up being like a really close one. Surprisingly.
Oh, Baby Yoda coming up. Oh, look at this champion heating up.
Golden
Very
gun versus
nice.
golden gun. Very good. And this looks like this hero from Beef might be going on fire.
Nope.
Nope. Spoke too soon.
Denied.
And looks like Bai with Ironic, they're going on a streak right now. 20-14
Oh.
Ironic side.
Oh, wow.
Wagme and
I don't know.
Fantastic, dead even.
At even?
Dead even. Oh, not anymore actually. Fork Fantastic 14, Wagme's at 17 now.
Okay, so that game should probably end a little bit earlier than this one here. But I mean, this is fantastic. That is just going back and forth, right? I mean, look at this. There's not even like a difference with more than 3 utensils the whole time we've been watching.
Yes, exactly. It's just going back and forth, so that might be one of those scenarios where Beef might need that +3 utensils and I get a flat 50.
Heating up.
Yeah, that's probably it's gonna come down to, right? Having 3 more utensils and not being debuffed. I mean, look at this right now. This would be a 16-18 right now.
Yes.
Now it would be a 16-17.
Yeah. Exactly it. And now it's just pure neck and neck with Dorothy with a +1 advantage plus the smaller debuff. So might be coming close.
Wow, this,
Oh, I'm sorry,
this is
Silence.
an absolute nearby.
Doofy's has 4 left against Ironic's 14.
I expect some changes here. I'm not gonna take it.
Ooh,
anymore. I mean,
actually,
that's
Wagme and Fork and Fantastic might be ending sooner than Dorothy and Beef. Fork and Fantastic and
let's take a
Wagme
look
are
here.
at 7 dead even.
wow, 7-7.
7-7. 7-6.
Oh, but
This
now
is-
fucking fantastic, going on a little run here.
Yeah. Oh,
Heating up.
Wow, 101. And there he goes. Okay. Now Wagme needs to establish something here. Okay.
Fully baked.
yeah.
Wow, what a nail biter.
Yeah, this is coming close. And just for your own,
That's coming really close.
your Rambo on Doofy's just went on a 7-kill streak, but Ironic takes the lead and wins that round. Wagme and Fork and Fantastic. I'm like, Dorothy against Beef, 11-2. Beef might die before Wagme. Oh my gosh, 11-1.
No!
And
we're missing
Wagme's coming
it.
close. Oh, they're all so close. Dead even for Fantastic and Wagme, and Dorothy takes the victory over Beef. I'll have the stats for you if you want to go over
look
that.
at this. It comes
The
to the
title
utensil.
2! Oh,
Sonic hair.
Wagme!
Sonic hair.
Look, the last final one. Oh my goodness.
Sonic.
Wow.
Sonic hair. Something about Sonic hair. I'm telling you.
Something about Sonic hair. Wow. Taking in the W over Forky. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, see, I mean, that's
That
sort of the
was-
stats you expect, right? I mean, that's close enough, and you're like, okay. So fucking fantastic showed up here, calorie-wise. Definitely not underperforming like in the last round. And I mean, it was as close as it gets, right? I mean, that is one single bite, and you, yeah.
One coin flip, essentially, was what it came down to between those two teams on a pretty much
Right.
perfect mirror matchup. Crazy.
Yep.
Not the same can be said for Ironic and
Oh.
Doofy's, though. It looks like Ironic took a +10 lead over Doofy's at a certain point and closed it out.
Wow.
And as far as Golden Girls, my goodness, that's just some Dorothy magic right there.
I mean, that was a slaughter, and I mean, look at this MVP with 748 calories and 9 eliminations. I mean, 9 eliminations.
I think that's a record, Silence.
I was gonna say we saw 7 and 8, but I don't remember seeing 9, and for sure never seen double digits in the last couple of times we played.
I think that's got to go into
but-
the Hall of Fame. KFS number 2583. Whoever owns that one, congratulations. I think you have the most eliminations any single utensil has ever had.
I mean, this is actually it's actually now that you're saying it, we can take a look what this utensil looks like, and this is stressful, Neighbor.
I love it.
2583.
Oh, I love the little bot.
Oh no, all my sounds are going off. But we can see here. Okay, so that's a very average looking utensil.
It's a champion.
But
oh my gosh, look at him. Look at that boy.
But look at that, it's a veteran, already has a dinner party win under his belt, you know, and that's what I like about the spot. You can actually see, I'm maintaining a manual database of all the utensils from Season 2 and Season 3. I'm maintaining this database and it's in the spot, so if you want to look up your utensils or any other utensil, you can go in here, you just enter the number, and it gives you all the information. And if I have an owner, I only have owner information for 30% or 20% of the people, the utensils. But you can see the dinner party wins, and I think that's kind of cool. And I think over time it's going to be really fun to see if there's certain champions that for whatever reason have 4 to 5 dinner party wins, right? Maybe because they were staked very intelligently, or like just in the right teams in the right week, or because they were on a team that was really winning a lot of times.
Yeah, and then this is what I want to comment on too, is here, let me turn off the music on this real quick for myself. But if you look at that, 2583 is a spoon with a fork background. He should have technically had a disadvantage. And he was a champion against Team Beef, which is loaded with heroes and legends. And he still got the highest amount of eliminations that any utensil that I have seen has gotten in a row. That's a statistical anomaly.
Nine is really that's a lot.
It's a lot, and against a setting that you're weak against a team as a champion that you should be losing to. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Absolutely crazy. Wow. That was a great round too, Silence.
Yeah, fantastic round. Other than my team underperforming as usual, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Maybe hurt. I'm gonna make some changes here for next week. So
it's hitting emotionally.
Yeah. But I mean, of course, the good thing about this is in round 2, playing against each other, one of the teams that I have my utensils in is going to progress to round 3, and current amount of teams, we know in round 3 we're going to have one matchup, and we're going to have a team that's going to go on bye, right?
That's true.
So technically, this win in the second round could put you directly into the final if you're lucky enough and you draw the bye.
This is true. Yeah. Very good point.
Let's see the background modifier for the next round. It's gonna be knife. You're so lucky.
Yeah, this is why. Anti-spoon. But it was a spoon that led my team to victory that last round, so can't be completely anti-spoon. And my main PFP is a spoon, so let's just say I'm very selective of my spoons.
All right, let's take a look. Who's gonna be the lucky team that's gonna get the bye? It should be Bye-Eye, honestly, right?
Wag me!
But it's Wag me, damn it.
Oh, Bye-Eye does not get the bye. Oh, the irony. The bye. The puns were not intended.
No, not intended. But, so I guess Neighbor gets like a little break from the stress.
Yes, he can relax. He can chill. Sip on whatever he's sipping on.
And yeah, I mean, I'm cheering for Ironic here. I don't think that's a surprise. I think you're probably gonna cheer for Ironic too, right?
You know, I have a feeling that Team Dorothy might pull this one off. You know, so my money's gonna be on Team Dorothy, literally and figuratively.
All right, let's get this started.
Let's go, and I can go to single screen now. I love it when we can go single screen mode.
Yeah.
Don't have to be as scatterbrained. Oh, feels good. Oh, I forgot to announce dinner party on my Discord. But since you announced it, it popped on the compound, so I didn't ping anyone though. Alright, Team Dorothy coming in strong, maybe getting the first strike advantage, and immediately countered by Bye-Eye.
But yeah, Ironic starting with one utensil less here. And
Guess we'll see if that comes into a factor sometime later or not, or maybe this will just be another runaway round, one way or another. Say that 10 times fast.
And here comes Deadpool. Oh no, sorry, it goes the other way.
What? Oh yeah, he's on deck coming in.
Yeah.
I do like how the Utensils are facing each other and they were flipped this way. If you look on the collections, they all face to the right, but in Dinner Party they're mirrored, so they're facing each other, and I absolutely love it.
I mean, it would have been awkward though, right? I mean, it's probably they probably ran it the first time and they're like, yeah, that's not gonna work out.
Yeah, that's true. And there it is, when it matters most. Deadpool coming in hot. 4 kills in a row.
Really hot.
Wow, and immediately.
I mean,
that
with the
evened it
background
out.
modifier knife. Yeah. I mean, it's a knife. Oh, look at this beauty, huh? On the left side.
Oh, look at
love
this
it.
guy. 37 calories on that one. All the modifiers only gets 1 win. How do you feel about that, Silence?
My destiny. My destiny.
Destiny. Oh, you're just getting shouted. Like, of all people to get cursed. Doofies.
Yeah.
Your own personal PFP. Come on.
Yeah, but I mean, look, Ironic is fighting itself back into this match here. I mean, back on eye level, and I shouldn't have said anything because obviously I'm jinxing it now.
Yeah.
But my gosh.
I really.
Didn't say
And we're
anything.
heating up now. Team Dorothy.
Yep.
Just punishing you and your hope.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
my gosh, that's just
that
terrible.
5 in a row? Oh, 6 in a row. Oh, man. Ironic. Gonna have to pull out some magic here. He's gonna need at least two on fires to catch up.
I see. Now the Sonic hair. Oh my gosh,
Sonic
that's just
hair
terrible
with
here.
gun. And the cigar saying, I don't care. I don't give an F. I know you need to heat up,
Oh
but
my
I'ma heat
God.
up instead. Oh, that Dorothy magic
Slaughter.
coming in clutch
Slaughter.
right now. 26
Oh
to
my
15.
gosh, what a slaughter.
Oh, I'm so sorry,
Oh.
Silence. This is... But hey, Sonic hair coming in clutch when you need it. Maybe that's what you need.
I mean...
You need more Sonic hair.
Yeah, but I mean, now we need like... there's like at least a 8, 9 streak twice in a row, and then we're maybe looking at an even playing field here. But I mean, this is just...
Yeah, it's that knife advantage. Just huge right now.
Yeah.
Oh, being up. And
Alright.
look, my spoon coming up, and he gets killed. The baby soda. And I might be speaking too soon. 1805.
1805.
Coming back with a reversal. Coming in, was it 4, 5 in a row now?
Wow.
Dang.
Yes. Could already be number
6 in a
6 or
row.
7 at this point.
Wow. We
Okay.
got it down to only a +4 lead on
Wow.
Dorothy now. Wow. We went from double-digit advantage down to... Oh my
Wow.
god! No way! Oh, thank goodness.
It was a streak. Great streak.
That was a great streak. That was soul-crushing for me.
I mean, that's what Ironic needed here, but I mean, they need to continue. Calorie 1, I mean, the Utensils showing up with the Calorie 1, it should be kicked from the team here.
Yeah. You guys gonna need to go back to the booth, redraw. That's some underwhelming performance.
Yeah.
But hey, we're down to
Okay,
a
but,
+3 advantage for Dorothy.
I mean,
+2.
for how bad it looked in the middle of this fight, I mean, it's in reach at least.
Yeah,
Let's hope.
It's rubber banding
And-
bag.
And as I say that,
Yeah. Maybe we
Let's say that.
just have to stop talking, because whenever one of us stops talking, the other starts losing. Oh.
I think like the word hope is like what triggers.
Yeah, I think so. But are you using it now? It's channeling my fear. Oh no! I don't like this at all! This is bad! This is bad, Silence! I am stressing. Oh, that's a little relief.
Too bad.
But still, just at a +2. We're coming down to the wire here, Silence.
Well, this turned out a way better game than I thought, though.
Yeah.
But now it seems like they just can't hold on to it.
We'll see though. It's never too soon. Zeratul coming in, and it was all my hope was relying on that Zeratul. And we're back down
wow,
to
look at
this
the spoon.
+1. The spoon, and I say, thank goodness.
And
All right.
the last knife.
The last knife. Oh,
last
I
knife.
really hope he does not clutch this, please. Oh.
That was good. that legendary knife came in the right moment because that's what you want to have in this situation, right? You want to have all the multipliers, you want to have the background modifier all in one to
Yes,
close out this game.
exactly. You want that RNG every little bit in your favor because every little bit counts at the end. Oh. Ah, and here we are, 1805. Whoever 1805
19.
was. Another 9 in a
1805.
row elimination.
So let's see what the
Oh, man,
1805.
coming in.
Oh, that's mine! Look at
That's
this.
yours?
Yeah.
Oh,
I should know my
crap.
stuff, but
Yeah, wow. Hey, well, there we go. I mean, both your teams lost. I'm sorry, Silence, but hey, yours also, I think,
But
joins the Hall of Fame for reaching that 9 eliminations.
I was going to say it immediately, like, tied your record from not. I think 923 was pretty close to what yours had, right?
I think so. Actually, in the last round, I think it was 700 or so. So
All
that
right.
900
Wow, look at
plus
this.
calories is pretty high up there.
Yeah, I mean, overall, I gotta say, Ironic did a decent job here, other than just falling behind too early. I mean, in the end, they did really well. It's just, yeah, you fall so far behind. Of course, it's an uphill battle at this point. But, Baya, if you hear me, I'm proud of this effort. This is it's much better than last week, right? So let's build on this, and I think I think I think I have an idea for the next week how we're gonna get Ironic to the final.
Ooh, secrets brewing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a very close matchup. Right, but yeah, like you said, that beginning losing streak really made the difference here.
Yeah. And I guess no surprise. Well, after seeing the rounds, of course, but Wagme versus
Yeah,
Both Girls Dorothy in the final.
yeah, we got another grudge match going here again. It looks like
Wait,
Team Dorothy and
is it,
Wagme are the rivals for this season.
wait, is this a repeat of week one?
This is a repeat of week one, also
Right?
a
Okay.
repeat of a week two, I think round two or round three matchup. So
Oh
there's a grudge
wow.
match
Okay.
already, and then it's another grudge match again. So I think Niver and I are just born to be enemies this season. It's looking like 'cause has Wagme won yet this season, or they just been a number two so
Um,
far?
I don't. You know what? I mean, that's where we have our Hall of Fame, right? So we had one. We had yeah, Wagme was second in week one.
Okay.
Have to be if they were in the final, obviously, right? And then
Hmm.
yeah,
Oh, we haven't
and
updated the Hall
Wagme.
of Fame, have we? Oh, you have.
Hmm.
Oh, we've only done two? Oh, I feel like we've already done like
Yeah.
5 of these for some reason.
Oh no, 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 no.
Okay. So yeah, here we have a repeat of week one, and then
Yep.
a repeat of the grudge match of week two, but now we're in the championship round. So, see, is Nyber talking smack here in the Discord? No? Okay, maybe I have to.
Uh, doesn't look like no.
Oh,
Um, so now the big question is, what's going to be the background multiplier here, right? I think the one thing you're hoping for it's not Spoon, and we haven't had Spoon this week yet.
this is
So
very true. Yes. What is it? What's it gonna be? RNG gods. Oh no. Is it spoons?
yeah, it's
Oh no! Oh, right when it mattered the most, the RNG gods, they let me down. Ooh, this might be a rough one. Not gonna lie, Silence, I'm not feeling too good about this.
I think that's definitely pushing the statistical disadvantage towards yeah, towards
Mhm.
Dorothy. No question about that.
Or no, towards
All
Wagme.
right.
Uh,
Oh,
towards Wagme against Dorothy, because we're
yeah,
very
yeah, 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 yeah,
spoon-like,
yeah, yeah,
yes.
yeah.
So yeah, I think Nyber and Wagme are a little more favored for this round. But we shall see. Again, completely RNG.
All right. let's get it started.
All right, let's get going, and we'll see who ultimately wins. But the good news is, if someone buys that Zero tool and Dorothy wins this round, next dinner party is going to be a very good, very sizable prize pool. Not gonna lie. Oh, Wagme's starting off hot with first strike with the Pika Spoon.
Oh, double.
That spoon advantage with the 1-of-1. Oh my goodness. Wagme already taking advantage. Pure initiative.
See, Nyber's old PFP here is usually doing pretty well. Well, not if I say it, it doesn't.
It's cursed. Cash is cursed every time.
Speaking of which, our absolute favorite utensil in the collection is coming up.
Our favorite one's coming, and with a spoon background, so maybe he won't die. We'll see how it goes.
Exactly.
Oh, I got so sad for that one. Let's go. Hey!
Oh, one.
What was that, 2 confirmed kills? Oh my god! 2 in a row! That's never happened before. And okay, hey, small victory. Hey, Trash Panda. You know, starting
Still
slow.
not fully redeemed from its curse though, nope.
He's getting there. Baby steps, small victories. That's the first time he's killed 2 in a row, if I'm not mistaken.
On fire.
Oh, the spoon background is really doing work against Dorothy right now.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, yeah, this is not looking good.
No,
But
I
hey,
mean,
it's evened out now.
Yeah, I mean overall this
As
is
is
not
good.
looking too terrible for Dorothy so far.
Not terrible, but again, I think Wagme had started with 1 or 2 less than Dorothy did. So Dorothy is still at like a -3, -4 advantage essentially. But we shall see. You got.
We shall see.
It is
I
very
mean-
legend heavy on the back line, so
Oh, there we go.
not looking so good though. Oh,
Nope.
coming to revenge. 21 to 24. Closing the gap. Hopefully we can continue this, but I think we need to get on fire once or twice to feel comfy.
Go, yes. There's a fire.
There's the fire. We got one, but immediately, oh, right when we even things out. Hey, my little taco guy. This is one of my favorite ones, and he's dead. That's sad.
Yeah. But overall, this is going really good for Dorothy. I feel like if you can go to like that last, you know, 2-2, 3-3, and you get that like spoon, the few spoons you have in the right spot, I mean that could solve.
true.
But as I say that, Wagme is going on a huge streak.
Oh
here.
my gosh, wasn't it even like 2 seconds ago, and now we're at 13 to 20? Oh, this is not looking good for
Okay,
Dorothy.
now it's getting very now, and it's a fork. It's not a spoon going
Yeah.
on the streak here. It's a fork,
Just a
right?
fork. Oh. And now we got some spoons coming up on Wagme's side, so this
Yeah,
fork
this-
actually doing some work right now.
Yeah.
On fire, evening things out a
Alright.
little, but we'll see. Oh, and Nyber's, I'm gonna name him Captain Snack Sparrow for now. On deck. But it might not even be relevant. Dorothy's not performing too well right now at all, as kind of expected.
It's holding on to it. I don't feel like it's too bad. I mean,
Hey, it's close enough
3.
now. Oh,
okay.
I'm sorry, Nyber.
Disappointment.
Oh, the cursed 1-of-1s. The curse of the Black Pearl hit Nyber at just the wrong time. But as I say that, Wagme coming back with a return. So this might come to the wire. It might run away for Wagme's side. Hard to say.
It does seem like the forks on the Wagme side are performing extremely well.
This is true. It definitely seems like this.
Yeah.
Dorothy needing to do some real work here to catch up, but it's looking like it's going Wagme's side this time around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see if the
But
Zeros
here's
will-
the hero fork,
Yeah.
and
1-of-1's gonna. Oof. Yeah, that was. If there was gonna be a comeback streak, it was gonna be there. Oh, and these spoons. Oh
just
no.
kidding. No.
This is looking rough. 3
It's looking
utensils.
really good for Wagme now.
Looking really good for Wagme.
But look, maybe there's hope.
Maybe we'll
I
see.
say
No,
there's hope.
no, stop cursing me, Silence. No, I don't need that juju. We're on our last two. We need every. Oh no! One spoon against six. All right, here we go. 1. 5 more to go. Oh, dang it! The rivalry is official. Nibor, I hope you and all your utensils go to hell, because I wanted that victory. Oh, wow.
Congratulations, Nibor.
Congratulations, Nibor. Your first. Is this his
And
first
congratulations to you.
Thank you. This is his first victory this season. Well deserved. Well earned. Oh. Man. That was painful for me, personally. Do you want to do the analysis while I cope?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think what we saw here was reflecting really well. We statistically expected, right? I mean, we knew Dorothy was going in there with very little spoons. And I think while sometimes you don't really see that this is the deciding factor, I think in this instance, I think there was a clear indication that, yeah, at more spoons, it probably would have helped in this case. But who knows if you would have made it to the final with you know, if you were an even. I mean, you did really good. Going to the final is great, right? Final is a 50-50. The background modifier screwed you over a little bit. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the game, right?
Yeah, exactly. You know, you live by the spoon, you die by the spoon, you know? It's gotta...
Exactly.
Yeah, it's one of the, you know, you take the risk, say 33% chance that you might get the bad one, and that happened in the round that mattered most, unfortunately.
Right, and I mean, what I am a little bit concerned about is Nibor. He revealed that he acquired Captain Snack Sparrow, whatever called, that he would, you know, love to trade more champions for 1/1s. And I mean, I get it from an aesthetical standpoint, but I don't think the 1/1s are performing up to their value yet. Let's say it this way, right? I mean, we haven't seen a single 1/1 going on an MVP streak. It's usually nearly every single time it's a champion. So,
oh yeah, let's check what's this one, 1441. See if that was a champion or not. Actually, I guess I could try it out. Was it just do info and then type in 1441?
That's the hero.
Yeah, yep. And it belongs to you. Wow, dude, you had 2 MVP utensils this week.
Yep.
This dinner party.
Oh, it belongs to Nibor, right? Not me.
Oh, Nibor. Sorry.
Yeah.
My bad. For some reason, I read silence. Oh. So yeah, Nibor has an MVP for championship round, and he won it.
Well, I'm excited about that, rivalry building up between Wagme and Dorothy, and I hope that at some point, you know, Doofies or Ironic can be, the laughing third party, and you guys can battle each other, and I take the bye round and just go straight to the final.
Yeah, but do you and Bye just get the bye round, the silent bye round?
Yeah,
sneaking into the finals. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go back to the meme factory and start whipping out some anti-memes against Wagme.
Oh, 100%.
I'll have to schedule some time to start building some memes against his team.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, fantastic. 12.375 Solana is going to go to, I mean, again, 12.375 Solana is going to the winning team. The remaining, I don't know, you can
yeah, minus the rest.
Minus the rest goes to the second place team. I mean, what a huge prize pool going to Nibor here.
Definitely.
That's compensating for the Solana he spent on Captain Sparrow that didn't perform in the final. But fantastic game. Fantastic rounds today. and you better be prepared for doofies next week.
Yeah, I think yeah. So you'll be doing that. And I think I might be auctioning off Zeratul here since these guys are wanting some
Okay.
one-on-ones. So By Eyes sent me a DM, a friend request. I said
Mhm.
30 soul, and looks like Nyber has an extra boost in funds. So it might be a competition of By Eye against Nyber to see who wants to buy the Zeratul 101. And in that case,
All
I'm just
right.
gonna use the proceeds from that to boost up my 10 soul contribution up to, I don't know, whatever is sustainable. If they do 30, then that's the price. Then I'll do 12 soul per dinner party for the next 15 dinner parties, or whatever, however it goes. So, yeah, could be a very like for a very interesting next dinner party.
I want to emphasize and repeat that one more time here, right? What you just said.
Hmm.
You just said we have 10 Solana for the next 15 dinner parties.
Yes,
Initially,
initially,
we
yeah,
might go to 12 Solana for the next 15 dinner parties. I
yes.
just want everyone to understand that Peso is the guy who's putting in this money, right, to develop this. And I also want everyone to just like, stop a moment and think like, holy shit, 15 dinner parties, that's 30 weeks. So
Yeah, yeah. Actually, yeah. I
this is
think
what,
about it. 6 months of dinner parties, more or less, right?
yeah. So I want everyone, to understand like, I know last season was shorter, and it was a little bit difficult to fund the last season. But everyone, this is gonna last, this is gonna stay, and this is gonna get bigger because people gonna get wind of it one way or another.
Yeah.
And with I'm not personally too involved in the Solana space anymore, but it seems like it's mostly about like trading shitcoins for burger money.
Mm-hmm.
When here,
Yeah. It's like,
Niber just walked away with 12 Sol.
yeah. I don't even want to think about
You
what
know,
the money price is on things. I just,
yeah,
as long as I think of it in terms of soul, it's fine. But as soon as I start thinking of the dollar terms, I start feeling weird. I'm like, no, no, let's just keep thinking of soul in terms of soul, just in terms of soul.
right.
But yeah, man, could
Anyway,
you
so
imagine if, because like, I don't even want to think about it too much, but like if soul goes up in price and we maintain the price pool at 12 soul or 10 soul, oh my god. Good things
right.
are on the way,
Yeah.
Silence, and I'm glad you're here for it. This is a lot of fun to do.
Yeah, it's my absolute pleasure, and thank you for joining me again this week. Yeah, so with that being said, I think we're gonna see everyone in 2 weeks. I'm gonna put out a poll again. Everyone can vote for the time. This time the poll was pretty one-sided for the 6 o'clock slot again. I would love to get like another time in at some point, but I'll leave it up to you guys. So I'm gonna put out a poll in the next couple of days on Twitter. Feel free to vote, spread the word as usual, retweet and like, and more importantly, cool people to the community, people that want to play, gamble maybe with a couple of utensils. It doesn't always have to be like a full team. You can always bandwagon on Wagme's team, on Beef's team, on Dorothy's team, not so much on Doofy's team, but because there's nothing to bandwagon for. But spread the word and educate people about Solana. Just you do something good for the space as well. You bring more people back, or not even back in, but back or in. I think Solana is at the bottom or pretty much close to the bottom. So I do think even if you just win like a couple of Solana here and there, Queso said it, and Solana goes up in the future, those winnings might multiply, and it's free money at that point, right? So you can just do whatever you want with it.
Yeah, and then it's just a lot of great things to come, and yeah, it's start thinking of it as like a poker night for a lot of people. It's chipping in a tiny little bit here and there, and yeah, as we get that's a crazy thing. We get 30 people chipping in 1 Solana per dinner party. Plus, on top of my contributions, now we're looking at 40 soul prize pools.
Yeah.
Like, that's how stupid this could get.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, Silence. I think, especially after this one, we got some big things to come, my guy.
Right. Well, thank you everyone. that listened live or watched live, and everyone that's going to watch the repeats, and everyone that is in the chat. Thank you very much, and we see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, see you all in 2 weeks.
All right. Ciao.
Ciao. All right. I'll talk to you later. Silence.
All right. I'll talk to you later as well.